What's up, everybody? Long day today, long day. Let me try to recap what happened today. Woke up, played with the kids, went to Costco, came back home, watched a little bit of football, cleaned up the house, took the kids out to play with some friends on the street, walked the dogs while my wife napped. And then we got some Chipotle, watched the Seahawks game at her mom's house. It was a fun game to watch, okay? Going in, now with Russ out in the seat and us being 2-3, going into this game, it was like, okay, well, your expectations aren't too high, right? And then now we're down 14-0 at half, and it's like, well, all right, that's the game, huh? Good season, guys. But then, they made it a fun game to watch, and it was exciting and definitely winnable. I feel like, we there was like one phantom holding call maybe, and that seems to happen once or twice a game, where sometimes it's just so subjective. Sometimes they call it when it's not really there, and sometimes they don't call it when it's pretty obvious. Whatever. But and then of course we had other mistakes and different things that happened, but all in all, pretty good day. I should check my fantasy. I haven't done fantasy in so long because I just got so tired of it. Like, you do a work fantasy, you do like a family fantasy, you do a friend's fantasy, and and then all of a sudden the stakes used to be like 20, 10, $20. Now it's like 50, $100. It like consumes people's lives, and it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it's all right. It's kind of fun to be like, haha, I beat you in fantasy this week, but I'd rather spend my time and money doing other things, I guess. Anyways, so I hadn't done it for like 10 years, and then at the last second, one of my friends group said it'll just be for fun, and we'll just do a little bit of money, and just come on, just I kind of got coerced a little bit, and I was like, fine, I'll do it. So anyways, I'm doing all right. I think I'm in the middle of the pack, but I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. That was just random. I talked about fantasy. But yeah, I don't know. It was a second half, obviously. Came back, almost won. Went to overtime. A lot of ups and downs. But overall, pretty good day. What was I going to talk about? I forget. Football happened today. Costco. Jackson and Amelia played with some friends. Got Chipotle. That was good. Their new the new thing they have, the brisket, the smoked brisket or whatever they have. It's pretty good if you haven't tried it yet. I usually get half barbacoa and half brisket. And so and then before the brisket got here, I've had it twice now. Before the brisket got here, I was doing the half barbacoa, half steak, or half chicken, or something like that. I like to do half and half just to mix it up. I used to get these big fat burritos, but then now that I'm, when I'm on keto, I just do like salad. I don't do the wrap. I do a bowl and just try to only get the low carb stuff. But it's good. It's a lot of food regardless. I mean, keto or not, it's if you eat the whole bowl, I mean, that's a good amount of calories. So you just gotta watch it. But anyways, overall good day. Overall good weekend. Beautiful yesterday at the pumpkin patch. The kids had a lot of fun carving. That was their first time. And so now it's just late, because the game went to overtime with the Seahawks game. Then we got home late, and then we get home, and we forgot that today was laundry day, and we washed our sheets. So here we are, it's late. We haven't really, prepared, the kids' clothes, our clothes, not that we really prepare our clothes, but you know what I'm saying? A normal person does, would prepare for the next day, right? Especially on a weekend, and you go to school and work the next day, and I try to prepare extra, right? Especially because once my wife goes to work, I have to load both the kids, make sure I have stuff for Amelia, diapers and wipes, and stuff for Jackson going to school, his masks and his they have nap time, so he brings a blanket and a sheet and all that stuff. So I like to be extra prepared because once I wake up and I get going, I like to just boom 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 and get out the door. So I like to extra prepare. And so the fact that we came home and both the beds had no sheets on them, one of the comforters was still in the washer. We had to flip it. Amelia, we're driving home and Jackson stayed awake, but Amelia had fallen asleep on the way home from driving, and then she starts having a bad dream. So we got a crying Amelia who is kind of like in and out of it. She's like out, doesn't know what's going on. Had a bad dream. I hadn't fed the dogs dinner yet. I just did that. I don't know. It's just like, I wish the game didn't. I mean, and then there was that injury. Taylor, what was his name? That looked kind of bad. Anything involving the neck. I hope he ends up okay. So that delayed the game, is what I'm saying, though. So between overtime and the injury, it ended up being like an extra 30, 40 minutes longer than we normally would have stayed. So anyways, it's been a long day, long night. So finally the kids are asleep. My wife and I packed our lunch for tomorrow. We kind of had to do, there's the base sheets and pillows are there, but we had to kind of use other blankets for kind of our comforter while that comforter still dried. Because even the one that had dried in the dryer, it still kind of needed to be aired out and stretched out. Anyways, hold on, Max. Max, wait. If I don't tell him to wait, and I know he's waiting by the door. He just ate. He probably wants to go outside. He'll start barking, and I don't want him to wake up people. Max, wait, bud. So I'll wrap this up here pretty quick. Tomorrow's Monday. We're gonna hit it hard. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna do our workouts. We're gonna try to stick to our keto diet. Be strong. Max, why are you licking my feet? And I do have a topic. I'm probably gonna bring it up in tomorrow's vlog. Just has to do with like finances, and it's kind of funny when you have like a philosophy or like perspective on certain aspects of your finances, and then you talk to someone else and you're like, why do you do it that way? It's kind of funny. I mean, you could say that about any subject, not just finances, right? But it's come up a few times, so I think I'll talk about it tomorrow, because this is already getting pretty long here. But that's it, guys. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna go to sleep here. Maybe watch like one quick show. I was in the middle of something earlier today, so I just wanted to finish it and get to sleep. And then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good night. Go Hawks. It was a good game, even though we lost.